Hello there, welcome to my channel. My name is Cody Greenlee, for all who don't know. Thank you for joining. Now, I want to start the channel to get my thoughts out in the air about the LCS teams, the players, the organizations, the international unsuccess, and what I think about all that crap. So, we get into it. Our current teams right now, the current international event right now is MSI. It is underway. We just lost a LCS representative there in FlyQuest. They failed to make it through the play-ins, losing to PSG 2-0 in a best of three. Now, that team, that series, looked hella inconsistent. They looked like they had no team synergy at all. Now, that stems back to the LCS region, the home region. Each of these teams can defeat each of their teams on any given day. There has been no consistency since the LCS, in the LCS, for some time. Like, the strongest I could think would be like Immortals in 2016 and TSM 2016, and then before that with Cloud9 and TSM and whatnot. But as of late, like since probably 2017, 2018 and on, there's been no consistency within the region at all. Teams are beating each other left and right, and it's just coming down to ARAMs in the mid lane at like 25, 30 minutes to decide the game. Now, you got to think, these players are a challenger, right? Surely they know how to play the game. But we keep getting the same answers. I was nervous on stage, blah, blah, blah. Now, that's all some horse shit right there, man. I just can't deal with that sentiment. Because after that, especially internationally, they say, "Oh, we're just looking to learn and improve, and we'll get better next season or whatnot, next event." Well, bitch, next event is going to be a whole different meta, whole different champions, and you're just going to be saying the same thing on repeat. So when do these players in our region actually step up and play coherent and synergize together? When do we get? If you look at any NA team losses in international events, it always stems through bot lane. It always stems through bot lane. There's no synergistic bot lane on the LCS teams, apparently. I mean, you never see a bot lane take over. The last good one in an international event would have been like Double Lift Afromu, I would say. But even then, they got like their shit rocked by what was it, like Coup Tigers back then, and I think even like, I don't know, they went 50-50 with the Flash Wolves spot lane at that time, 2015 COG. Well, I guess no, because 2016 TSM Double Lift and Biofrost was good. So anyways, international success, current state, current where we're at. So the last remaining team right now in the MSI tournament for North America is Team Liquid. Now they got auto qualified as they got first place within their own region, so they're immediately in the main play-in stage, or play stage, bracket stage, whatever. But it doesn't matter because they're not going to get one win in their remaining games here. They're up against top esports, I believe, in the first round, and then they'll probably face I forget who's on the top side, Fnatic, I think, and Fnatic versus Genji. So they'll probably lose to top esports, and they'll have to face Fnatic, I think, and they'll probably lose that too. Honestly, Fnatic looked better. Obviously, like Team Liquid during the regular split was losing to like IMT and Dignitas and they're just another team that loses to the bottom team in their region. And Fnatic actually showed some consistency over their split, I believe. I didn't really watch it in depth, but I did watch some of their games, and they, obviously, they're second place. They're pretty good. Yeah, G2, though, I just honestly don't think Western team's going to get one win. G2's up against T1, I believe, and then they're going to play, if they lose, the winner of PSG versus BLG, or the loser of BLG. Okay, so yeah, if they lose to T1 and PSG loses to BLG, they can play PSG. They can play PSG, and then they'll probably win that series. I say probably, don't know. PSG is still a good opponent. They are a good opponent, so it's not like a laughingstock that FlyQuest lost to them. Let's get that out of the way. PSG are pretty good. Historically, Maple's known for, like, on PSG or the Flash Wolves for beating, like, teams like T1, beating Faker and whatnot, and they're constantly playing in the Korea solo queue and whatnot. So they're good players. It's a good team. High chance, I'd say 65-35 G2 beat PSG. But yeah, so they should be the only teams the only Western team to get wins. Well, actually, no, because then TO will face Fnatic, so one Western team will get wins out of that series too. So I don't know what I'm talking about. Basically, no Western team, I guess, is going to beat the top Eastern teams, like the top two LCS and LPL teams. I really don't think so at all. So for getting back to the LCS teams, moving forward, what do we want to see from the region improvements wise? Because we've just about done everything. We've had the best threes, which was the best year for LCS at International, I'd say. I mean, everybody was like crazy hyped about TSM and getting to and being at Worlds there and pretty much going undefeated in best of threes within their region. Except they lost to the Phoenix one or whatever, which is embarrassing. So obviously they showed inconsistency and shaky performance, which led to on-stage performance. But they did show a pretty good showing to beat Samsung, and apparently there's the rumors or whatever that they were doing good in scrims versus SKT. So anyways, modern day, how to improve, what's going on. All the imports, I got to get off my chest. Topic of the imports. You have former world champions, former superstar, supposedly up and coming Korean academy players like Berserker and whatnot, and they just look honestly mediocre on the stage. I want to see them just go back to regular, just remove all the imports, and just, if you're not born in North America, then you can't play in the LCS type thing. Because this terrible performance, these high dollar contracts for these abysmal performances cannot go on any longer. Like, I honestly want to see just one NA team allowed at international events right now. Like, it's just so embarrassing, and it's just so expected. Like, I don't even have, like, any really emotion about it anymore, because it's like, I know they're not going to do well. I know the teams suck, and then they give, like, these bullshit excuses in interviews afterwards, saying we'll come back stronger, blah, blah, blah. No, you're not. The team's probably going to disband some players, and you're going to get new things, and then it's going to be a new meta, new champions, new items, etc., etc. The map's going to change, blah, 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 and you're not going to get better. So we just need to see upright performance. I need to see players, because I'm like, when I play, it's just, I play assertive, and I just go in. Like, I just ping the hell out of my teammates. I ping the items. I ping the enemy's abilities and summoner spells, and say, we can go in here. We can go in. If you're not tracking this stuff, then, you're going to fail. So, I need to see LCS players play with some pride, play with some anger, some emotion, and just get their shit together and play with their teammates, and just, like, bot lane, for instance. Like, ping the shit, or like, I mean, obviously you're in voice comm, so you're just like, I got this, let's go. Blah blah blah. This person just used this summoner spell. Now we can go in. Blah blah blah. So, anyways, guys, that's my 2 cents there. Video 1. Probably making another one after Team Liquid loses or drops out of the tournament, or even after their series versus top esports. So, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Signing out.